Here's how you change your mental programs that benefit you and serve you and are amazing for you. I'm Lenny Wennerstrom. Well, let's talk about that in a second. I'm Lenny Wennerstrom, and one of the tools I use to help you find your purpose, because that's why we're here, is Dr. Shad Helmstedter's book, 365 Days of Positive Self-Talk for Finding Your Purpose. So, as you can see that I am back in Amarillo, and that is only to pick up, I was going to show you the motorhome. I don't know if you can see it over there. Let's see where that light is. That's where the motorhome is, but you've seen it from here before. So I've got my little microphone on. Hopefully you can hear. So I was catching up. Tomorrow we're here in Amarillo. We flew in today, Lynette and myself, and Steve is in the hospital and he's doing well, and so, or he's stable. So we flew here so I can take the motorhome. I can drive the motorhome back to our mountain home, and then 3 hours away from there is where Steve is and Lynette lives, her childhood home, our home that she grew up in, and we'll be, and so, but putting the motorhome back in the 50-foot bay that we created for it is really important, because the snow is coming, and in Amarillo there's ice storms, and I've just started really driving and getting to know the RV, and so as of April, March and April, so I just want to have good weather, which is what we have ahead of us. So that's what we're doing here, and we had a lot of fun today. But let's read the passage for today. It's day 279. It's October 5th today. There are 87 days left in 2024, and today we are 76.23% complete with the year. So this is your passage for today. I like myself already, but every day that I look in the mirror and see someone with purpose and direction, I like myself even better. So you like yourself today, and when you know you have purpose and direction, you like yourself even better. Very empowering, very cool. That purpose is so powerful because it gives you direction in life, and it gives you meaning. With you know where you're going, and have a really good idea of how you want to get there. So we're going to spin it around, because this is what we do. You like yourself already, but every day that you look in the mirror and see someone with purpose and direction, you like yourself even better. That is a really super cool thing to really look in the mirror, be able to look yourself in the mirror and really like who you are. So we have some people who just parked, and I think they're getting into their cabins. So it might get a little busy for a second, but I just want to just read you that and tell you how powerful it is. And then this is about your self-talk, what you say when you talk to yourself. When you look in the mirror and you see someone with purpose and direction, you like yourself even better. Well, there's a lot of self-talk around that. Like, what are you saying to yourself? Are you saying that you are great, or you're, meaning not ego as in what the 3D world says is ego, but that you can do anything, you can accomplish whatever you say you're going to accomplish, you write your goals, you achieve those goals, there's nothing that can stop you, you are unstoppable. That's the kind of stuff. And when you have your mission, that overall mission in life, meaning your purpose, because we talk a lot about that, that is a really beautiful thing, because then you know where you're going. That boat is with a very strong rudder that is pointing the way. You are directing it and saying where it's going. So that's what is so beautiful about that. I want to give you, let me read this self-talk tip number 37, and then I'll give you an update on Steve. So, the importance of editing your self-talk. One of the 3 key steps for changing your programs is editing what you think and say. Editing your self-talk is extremely important. We talk about that a lot on this channel. And once you get the hang of it, it isn't difficult to do. For all 3 steps to changing your programs, you can see self-talk tip 31, which I read that. I don't know when I read that, but as an example, when you're about to say or think any negative self-talk, like, I can't remember names. Remember I told you, like that one, and I am shy? Like, those are programs. So when you say those things, stop yourself. Don't say it. Instead, turn it around and say, I'm good at remembering names. I care about people. I notice them and I remember their names. You are training your brain with very specific directions for what you want it to do to help you to get along in the world, because that's what the brain is. It's a computer, a very amazing computer that will help you to do what it is you want to do. So let's finish here. That may not be true the first time you say it, but keep in mind that positive self-talk messages are showing your brain how you choose to be, even if you're not there yet. If you stay with it and continue to give yourself the correct new self-talk every time the opportunity comes up, in time you will have wired that new truth into your brain, and in practice it will be true. You are telling it what you want it to do for you, right? It's how you choose to be. And in practice, it will be true when you repeat it. Do the same with anything you think or say that could be working against you. Change, I'm never on time, to the opposite. I'm always on time. Change, I just know it's going to be another one of those days. To, it's going to be a great day and I'm going to make it that way. Instead of telling yourself, it probably won't work anyway, turn it around and say, I can make this work. I've got this. And then, I've got this one. And then, make it work. Enjoy editing your self-talk. With practice, you'll get good at it. In time, you'll believe it. It will be you getting to know the real you that you were meant to be in the first place. Remember that I always talk about that you were born with unlimited promise and potential, and then you got programmed. So these programs, were they real? Were they true in the first place? That you couldn't remember names? That you couldn't, you heard someone say it, and then you thought, I didn't remember a name. Man, I'm getting old. I don't remember names very well. And then that's a program, like coming from, you've heard it from other people, and then pretty soon you're saying it. It's like, well, I'm 50 now, and so I guess I'm getting older, and so I just don't remember names. Boy, getting old. Man, I'm starting to creak. And these are all programs. They are all programs. So age is a very interesting thing on planet Earth, because do we mature as we get older? But think about the peeparoos that you know in your life that are in their 80s and their 90s, and they're vital and moving strong and have a great memory. And these are people who have great programs and know that they choose what they want to put into their bodies, both in their brains and into their bodies, and they are the ones driving that boat. They have a rudder, a very strong rudder. They know exactly where they're going. Most of those people, I would say that all of those people they know what what they are trying to accomplish in life. They know what their purpose is, and they have passion around that, and they never stop. Like, they never stop learning. They're always doing things. They always find things they love to do, and they keep going. You can too. We all can. It is the brain, it is the heart, the neuroplasticity, and this is one of those things that I'm constantly telling you is to get the app from Dr. Shad Helmstetter. Download that app. You get 30 days free. I always have it in every single one of my videos. Get the 30 days free. Download the app and start listening to it, because it is a language. Dr. Shad Helmstetter has created a language that works with our brain, that helps us. Doesn't work with our brain. It literally reprograms, rewires with the programs that we want for higher self-esteem, to win at relationships, to win with other people, to have financial strength, to all the things that are important to us, our self-development, moving up in our careers, selling, having better selling skills, all of those things, believing in ourselves, so self-esteem. That is all, self-esteem is a basis of all of these programs. And you'll start understanding how powerful it is when all of a sudden, not only do you just feel positive one day, like maybe 3 days after listening or something, you feel positive, but then you start thinking, yeah, I can do that. And then you kind of shake your head and say, I don't know that I would have said that a month ago. It's very slow the way it happens, like as the brain rewires itself, but its neuroplasticity is simply your brain is constantly rewiring itself, constantly until the day you take your last breath. It's a beautiful, beautimous, fantabulous, very powerful and empowering thing. Once you understand the power of your brain, you will see and your heart has neurons, but we're talking about the brain here. The heart is kind of leading. The more that you rewire your brain, I think you'll start seeing your heart opening up as well, because you're creating new neural pathways, and that doesn't just mean the brain, although you can actually see that. You can, the heart is very, very powerful. So there's a lot. I mean, especially the brain and the heart coherence, bringing them together and pulling together. You start with this program that is free for 30 days, 21 days to start changing a habit. That's like dismantling old habits and starting new habits. That is neuroplasticity. That is repetition. A rule of neuroplasticity is repetition, whether it be negative, positive, or in between. It's so long as it's repeating, it will wire into your brain, and you can rewire those programs that can really help you. So a real quick update, and I hope you believe that. I hope you look into neuroplasticity if you haven't already. If you're new to my channel, look into neuroplasticity, 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 like plastic. The brain is plastic malleable, and it is constantly changing. It doesn't stop growing, it doesn't stop changing until your very last breath. So that's very powerful stuff. So just a quick update. Yes, we are in Amarillo, Texas. We are leaving tomorrow morning early to go back to my mountain home to take the motor home, as I mentioned a little bit earlier. And Steve was in the ICU. He was downgraded to regular hospital room, we're just not ICU. And he had a little bit of dialysis, and he probably won't have any more. His kidneys have come back. He was actually doing fine. He just hadn't had anything to drink or eat since since Wednesday when that happened. So, and I'm not sure what happened with him, but he's already stable again, and he had gotten really strong. He was doing really well, standing and everything. So he had something. He had said it was eggs there or something on Wednesday, and then he was throwing up, and then he dehydrated. So he's in a very weakened state, and then he got pneumonia because he was aspirating. He was drinking things too quickly, and then choking on it. So, it's his is a very delicate place, health-wise, and I continue to tell you that I am here to help you in many ways to find your purpose. I really want to guide you and help you with a lot of these, using this as a tool, these passages, also getting you to download that app so that you can really start changing your life and finding success in every single area of your life. But a really important part of my coming on this channel in the last several months has been to show you that you can excel in times of change when things are so difficult, in your life. Remember, I talk about difficult being a state of mind, and so you get to choose whether it's a challenge and how you look at it, as opposed to difficult being a state that you're in. So I choose to look at things as challenges, and just flow through those things, and find and excel in my life. So I am excelling in growing my business now. I'm moving towards doing the things that I really wanted to do for quite a long time. And even with Steve, I'm allowing more of his care to be with the people who are trained to help him, and I'm doing more of what I can, even though recently it's required more of my time with him. So it's all interesting, this whole, everything that has been happening. But if you've been around with me, you know that I'm showing you that it's how you look at things, it's your self-talk, it's your active participation in the world and how you want to see things that is so transformative for you. So, sorry about that. That is really something that changes. There my water. I had my water up at the chair. Look at the chair. It's rocking away behind me. The lights were on me from this car right there, so I was just trying to get out of their lights. So, oh, look at this. Here's my little microphone and all of that. So you can excel in times of change. You absolutely can. I'm doing it. Lynette, our daughter, is doing it. She's in cosmicmoves.com. She's doing it. She's, she has a membership, and she's been continuing to do that and growing that membership and still doing readings, the astrology readings. And so, and me, I'm growing my client base and just taking the ones that I want. I'm going to start doing coaching. I mean, I'm already doing coaching. I'm a life coach, and I'd love to coach you if it's something that you feel could help you to find success in every single area of your lives, to help you change your mental programs, the things that I talk about all the time, and to set goals that serve you and really help you to become the person you want to become and achieve the things in life you want to achieve now, not tomorrow, not in 5 years, but now, and start achieving them week by week by week. So if you want to have me work with you as your life coach, just email me, Linny@LinnyMotivates.com with the word winner in the subject line, and I'll get back with you and send you all the information on all the programs that I offer. And where I'm going with all of this is you can excel in times of change, no matter what's happening in your life, no matter how the things are going on, that somebody is dying or has died, and I'm going to the extreme where you're just so upset and worried, or you lose your job, you lose your home, just anything at all, or just moving, something even, maybe smaller, you're getting, meaning smaller than that, but still very meaningful, like getting married or any of those things. So you can excel in times of change, and I want to help you. And when you listen to the self-talk language Dr. Shad Helmstetter created, you will understand how, and you will become successful. When you get it, you can create success in every single of your area of your life, period. That's just the way it is. So, because you're going to rewire your brain, and you'll find that success. And it's really a guide. It's an amazing guide. Anyway, I love you so very, very mucho, and I hope you are having a blessed evening. It's so gorgeous right here, in the cabins. I've shown it to you before, right here, all these cabins, and we are right here, which we will not be anymore. We've been here since July 20th, July 19th. Where is it? I don't even know where it is. Over there. No, I don't know where it is. Anyway, but it's right there. Right where my head is, right there. Doink. That's my RV. So July 19th is when we got here, but then we had to move the motorhome from where it was from space 140 or site 140 to P1, and so that's P1, and that's where we've been since July 20th. And Steve, this is the first time I've been in Amarillo, and Steve is not here. We flew in today, and Lynette and I, and I'll be driving it home tomorrow. So we got to hook up the Jeep and dump the tanks, fill up the water. It's 80 gallons of water. Fill that up and gas it up. It's already mostly full, and go ahead and boogie on down the road, and everything will be put together, rather than in 3 living, in Amarillo, and then in our mountain home, and then Lynette's home, having our stuff everywhere. We'll only have it now in 2 places. So that's a good thing. I'm really looking forward to that. So I hope that you understand that this life is an honor and a privilege coming here. And no matter what is happening, this is the lifetime that you have right now to make the most of it. You were born with unlimited promise and potential. You can be, do, have, create, change absolutely anything in your life. I believe in you. You can do this. You can find your purpose. You can activate it if you haven't yet. You are amazing. And I love you so very, very much. Tomorrow, hopefully I'm coming to you from Westcliff, where our mountain home is, and then continuing to go. So continuing to maybe then back to Centennial and in Colorado, but it's just it's all just an interesting trip and life and experience, and I am flourishing in so many ways. Life lessons, Lynette and I flourishing and excelling in everything that we do, no matter how we find ourselves. We find ourselves moving forward in many ways, even if things have gone slow for a while and we didn't know where things are, and we still don't know where some things are with Steve's health, but we are flourishing. And are there some other things that are going to be not so fun that we are now coming up against, because it's been 3 months and Steve did, he did all the books, he did all of that. And so there's a humongous learning curve on my part on some things as well. So, and then our other business that we do is commercial real estate. So there's that, and it's just been, some of it has been, what is it, bubble gum and tissue or tape holding things together, and until kind of waiting on Steve, and I don't know when that's going to happen. So we've just been moving forward and getting the taxes done and doing all these things, and as much as it has been, as challenging as it has been, it's also been very, very empowering, because I've learned an immense amount in different areas of things that I would want to take care of, and things that were there things that he just took care of, Steve took care of. And so I'm learning and excelling, and it's not always the most fun. And sometimes I just want to go to bed and hide my head under the covers, and then I listen to self-talk. And I spring up, and I just know exactly what I'm about and where I'm going. And even if I don't know exactly where I'm going, I know what I'm about, and I know what I can do. And I can do most anything. I can do anything I put my mind to. And you'll come to find, when you listen to self-talk, that you can too. You absolutely can too. And you'll learn to really believe in you. Me, tomorrow, 37-foot motorhome with a Jeep. So I'll have over 46 feet. I'll be towing the Jeep behind, and the camera's not working right now. I'm behind, showing the Jeep. So I got it. I will do it. I will get us home, and I will back up into the 50-foot bay. I will back that 37-foot motorhome into the bay. I got it. I will do it, even though I've never done it before. I've driven it, and I've done that quite a bit, but not through like smaller towns, and I mean I've gotten gas and other things, but it's a new experience overall for me, and backing it up, I've never done it. I'll be doing that too tomorrow into the 50-foot bay that we created for it in our new home. So. And it is new because I've hardly even lived in it. Anyway, not without, I'm just excited for this new adventure in my life. And I might look tired, and I am very, very tired. But man, moving forward, like today, we got here at 5:30. And Lynette has been saying there's where we are, the RV, Big Texan RV, there's the Starlight, Big Texas Starlight or something. It's this big venue here right across from the street, and where concerts and stuff are. And there they had, for the Oktoberfest today, they had wiener dogs races. And it's just like, if you've seen the Puppy Bowl, it's like that. So they had 10 heats of 4 dogs running. It's just people bring their little wiener dogs, and they race towards their owners. It's not very far. It's not very far at all. And it's just the cutest thing. And she's been wanting to see this they've had it on a billboard up here for about a month and a half. And she's like, Mommy, I really want to see the wiener dogs. And she manifested it. So we got here today, and not even thinking about it, we got here within 30 minutes of it starting. And we went over, and we thought we had all this stuff to do. We want to get gifts for the people who have helped us and all of that. And so we had a lot of shopping. We had to pick up some stuff from one of the hospitals that Steve had some stuff. And I mean, there was a lot to do, fill up the gas and all of that. And we just stopped, and we thought, let's go watch the wiener dogs race. And we did. And we took some pictures with them, and it was really fun. It was great fun. It was just living fully and enjoying the moment and being spontaneous and enjoying our lives. So with Steve in good hands in the hospital in the Denver area, and us in Amarillo picking up the motorhome to go home tomorrow, we just enjoyed. We absolutely enjoyed, and said some thank yous to some people, and did the things that we needed to do. Did a little shopping for on the way home, and so it's been a wonderful, wonderful ride. And it's been a little bit bittersweet coming back here after, what has it been, 2 weeks? Something like that. But coming back here, it's almost like I never left, but at the same time, it's like I haven't been here in a while, and now I'm leaving, and it's been a place of many, many emotions for me. And watching the sunrises and the sunsets in Amarillo just is a thrill for me. And it was just something that I love. I love sunrises and sunsets, and so it was something that I did for myself and grounded myself and in meditation or however. And so anyway, just always finding the beauty in something that is wonderful. And the puppies, the plane we flew in was too small, so we couldn't bring them with us. And so we have a friend of ours, a beautiful friend. She's actually our traditional Chinese medicine, so a TCM practitioner. And so she and her partner, they have our puppies tonight. They have Happy Beans and Flying Feather, and they're so excited. They took them to the park, and everything. They sent us pictures, and they were just so excited to have them. And so everyone is just in the best. They're sending pictures right now. Everyone is like, it's been a win-win-win for everyone. So it's just living fully. It's taking advantage and finding the opportunities and changing your self-talk to you can, and finding the ways to live fully and enjoy your life. Absolutely enjoy your life. And that changing your self-talk, monitoring your self-talk, just like we talked about a little bit ago, but when editing it, so when you're about to say something, like I can't remember names, stop yourself. Don't say it. Instead, turn it around and say, I'm good at remembering names. I care about people, I notice them, and I remember their names. Change your self-talk. You can do that. Change your programs. Get the app. You can have up to 6 peeparoos on there with you, and it's free for 30 days, and then it's $19.99 a month, and you can change those programs to self-belief and the things that you want to accomplish in your life, to have that financial strength, to find relationships, to create winning relationships that are strong and that you feel good about, and all of those things that are important to you. It's just, winning at relationships, winning with people, moving up in your career, like just understanding how your self-esteem, building that self-esteem. It's really, really powerful. Your health and fitness, losing weight, stopping smoking, overcoming addictions, recovering. It doesn't matter. It's all empowering, these programs. I mean, I'm saying it doesn't matter. It all matters. But it's you choosing to change your programs. My gosh. The pictures are coming and flying, and all the conversations, and the puppies are fine. I just saw the texts are coming through, and they're just having a wonderful time. We're so grateful. So there's so much goodness in this world when you look for it. So I love you very, very mucho. I want to help you excel, not only in times of in change, but I want to help you to excel and find your, help you to find your purpose, help you to change your programs, help you to achieve the goals that you want in life. Jeez. And again, the texts keep coming through. And to excel and to find success in every single area of your life. I can help you do that. I absolutely can. I'd love to work with you. Just email me, Linny@LinnyMotivates.com, and write the word winner, type the word winner in the subject line, and I'll get right back with you. I love you so very, very much. You can do this. You can find your purpose. You can activate it if you haven't yet. You can create skills around it and strengthen it. All kinds of wonderful things. I believe in you. You can do this. You can do absolutely anything. And I love you so very, very much. As always, good night. And we'll see. Oops, sorry, I hit this thing here. As always, shining my light to brighten yours. And we'll see you tomorrow from somewhere. See ya. Ciao.